Dreams can carry powerful meanings in Islam, sometimes signaling blessings, guidance, and even wealth. Prosperity is more than money. It is opportunity, relief, and abundance in life. In this video, we'll reveal 5 dreams that are signs of coming wealth to you, starting with the first. Dream 1. Flowing water. Water has always been a symbol of life. Without it, nothing can grow, and with it, deserts can turn into fertile gardens. In Islamic teachings, dreams of flowing water carry a special meaning, especially when the water is clear. Such a dream can be a sign of lawful wealth, fresh provision, and blessings that will flow into a person's life. The difference between clear and muddy water is important. Clear water represents halal wealth, wealth that is pure, earned in ways that are pleasing to the Creator and free from dishonesty. It suggests opportunities that will bring peace rather than stress, and blessings that will last rather than fade. On the other hand, dreaming of muddy or polluted water may reflect hardship, confusion, or even wealth gained through questionable means. The dream itself becomes a reminder to seek purity, not only in earnings, but also in the heart. The Quran often uses imagery of rivers to describe abundance and eternal reward. Rivers of milk, honey, and pure water in paradise are not just descriptions of beauty, but reminders of unending blessings that flow without interruption. When a believer sees clear flowing water in a dream, it can be a reflection of that same promise, a glimpse of abundance entering their life in this world, provided it is received with gratitude and used in the right way. There are stories from history where flowing water appeared in the dreams of rulers and leaders. One account describes a ruler dreaming of a river flowing across his land, which scholars interpreted as a sign that wealth and prosperity would soon spread among his people. The dream was seen as a blessing, not just for him, but for everyone connected to him. This shows that dreams of water can also symbolize collective wealth, where opportunities not only benefit the dreamer, but extend to family, community, or even an entire nation. For modern life, the meaning of flowing water can be seen in many ways. It may symbolize the arrival of fresh opportunities, such as a new job, a business idea, or a source of income that suddenly opens up. For someone struggling with debt or financial stress, it can represent relief that washes away difficulties, just as a clean river washes away dirt. It may also point to Barakatuh, the hidden blessing that makes little feel like much, and turns limited means into abundant provision. Dreams of flowing water are not to be taken lightly. They may be gentle signals that prosperity is near, but they also remind us to ensure that the wealth we seek and receive remains pure. Just as no one would drink from polluted water, no one should desire wealth that poisons the soul. Clear water is a message of hope, but it is also a call to live with honesty, patience, and gratitude. Just as water flows with life, another dream shows wealth through growth, the sight of green fields and harvest. Dream 2. Green fields. Green is the color of life, freshness, and renewal. In Islamic tradition, dreaming of fertile fields or standing in the middle of lush greenery can be a powerful symbol of sustenance and reward. When crops are ripe for harvest, the dream carries an even deeper meaning. It reflects provision that comes after patience, effort, and divine timing. In the Quran, crops are mentioned as signs of the Creator's power to provide. Seeds hidden in the earth transform into fields heavy with grain, reminding us that wealth often comes through a process. Nothing grows overnight. It requires planting, nurturing, and waiting for the right season. In the same way, dreaming of green fields can signal that the time of your own harvest is near, that the effort you've sown may soon yield abundance. A striking example of this symbolism is found in the story of Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him. The king of Egypt once dreamed of 7 fat cows eaten by 7 lean ones, and 7 green ears of grain alongside 7 dry ones. Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, interpreted this vision as years of prosperity, followed by years of hardship. His wisdom not only saved Egypt from famine, but also turned the dream into a roadmap for managing wealth and provision. This story shows how dreams of crops and harvest can carry profound messages about abundance, planning, and survival. For ordinary people, such dreams may not predict entire nations' futures, but they can signal personal wealth or growth. Seeing oneself planting seeds in a dream can represent the start of a new venture, an idea or effort that, with patience, will bear fruit. Walking in fertile fields may suggest that one is already surrounded by opportunities, even if they are not yet fully visible. Harvesting in a dream, however, is one of the clearest signs of wealth approaching, often pointing to rewards for past hard work. In modern life, these dreams may symbolize promotions, successful projects, or investments that finally pay off. They might also be reminders that effort and patience are essential. Just as a farmer cannot rush the seasons, wealth in life often arrives when the time is right. Dreams of green fields teach us that prosperity is rarely sudden. It is the result of cultivation, persistence, and trust in divine timing. At the same time, these dreams remind us to remain humble and grateful. A harvest is not just the work of the farmer, it is also the mercy of the Creator, who sends the rain, the sun, and the growth itself. When we see green fields or ripe crops in a dream, we are reminded that wealth is both earned and gifted. While fields show gradual growth, some dreams reveal instant openings, like holding keys or walking through doors. Dream 3. Keys and doors. Keys and doors are among the most powerful symbols a person can see in a dream. A key represents access, while a door represents opportunity. Together, they suggest the opening of paths that were once closed. In Islamic dream tradition, these images often carry the meaning of wealth, success, and blessings that suddenly become available. When someone dreams of holding a key, it can mean they are being given the ability to unlock something hidden, a solution to a long-standing problem, or an entry into a new stage of life. Dreaming of a locked door that suddenly opens may point to opportunities in work, trade, or relationships that were previously out of reach. These are not just symbols of worldly success, but reminders that all doors open only by the will of the Creator. The Quran beautifully connects to this idea when it says, "With him are the keys of the unseen, none knows them except him." This verse reminds us that while we may hold keys in our dreams, true openings come from divine wisdom. When a believer sees keys or doors in a dream, it may be a sign that the Creator is granting access to something that was hidden, whether material wealth, spiritual growth, or relief from hardship. In the early days of Islam, the companions of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, sometimes saw dreams of open gates before major victories. These visions were understood as glad tidings, showing that cities and lands would soon be open to them. With those victories came not only the spread of faith, but also prosperity and stability for the community. Such stories highlight how dreams of doors opening can symbolize both personal and collective success. In our time, the same imagery can be applied to daily life. A dream of finding a key might represent a career breakthrough, such as landing a job after long struggles, or discovering a new business idea that transforms one's finances. Walking through a door may symbolize starting fresh in a new environment, perhaps moving to a place where opportunities are greater. Even a simple dream of unlocking something can point to solutions to debts, family disputes, or health concerns that seemed unsolvable before. These dreams also remind us that wealth and prosperity are not always the result of hard effort alone. Sometimes they come suddenly, like a locked door swinging open. Such moments are gifts, and when they arrive, the believer is called to act with gratitude and responsibility. Just as a key grants access, it also demands care in how it is used. Opportunities don't always appear as doors. Sometimes they come as gifts, like clothing or jewelry in a dream. Dream 4. Clothing and jewelry. Clothing and jewelry may seem like simple objects in a dream, but in Islamic tradition, they carry deep meanings. Clothing is more than fabric. It represents dignity, protection, and identity. Jewelry, on the other hand, often points to wealth, recognition, and material blessings. When someone dreams of receiving garments or ornaments, it may be a sign of honor and prosperity awaiting them. In the Quran, clothing is described as both protection and beauty. It shields the body from harm, while also serving as a sign of dignity. The verse, "And he made for you garments to protect you from the heat and garments to protect you in battle," shows that clothing is not only practical, but also a symbol of care and honor from the Creator. Seeing new clothing in a dream can represent being granted a new rank in life, an elevation in reputation, or the covering of past struggles with blessings. Jewelry in dreams carries its own symbolism. Gold, silver, and precious stones often represent wealth, but more importantly, they symbolize recognition and status. To dream of being given jewelry may indicate that the dreamer will be honored or rewarded in ways they did not expect. For women, jewelry can symbolize beauty and adornment, while for men, it may carry the meaning of responsibility and authority. The key idea is that jewelry reflects something valuable being entrusted to you, whether material or symbolic. Throughout history, scholars of dream interpretation shared accounts of rulers who saw visions of being dressed in fine garments. These dreams were often understood as signs that their rule would expand, their wealth would grow, or their influence would increase. Receiving clothing or jewelry in a dream was seen not just as a personal blessing, but as a marker of rising status in the eyes of others. In modern life, these symbols can be linked to financial success or professional recognition. A person dreaming of receiving a new garment might soon experience a promotion, a role that grants them greater respect, or a shift in life circumstances that raises their standing. Jewelry can symbolize a reward, such as a bonus, inheritance, or unexpected gift that adds to their wealth. It can also point to acknowledgement, being noticed, valued, and appreciated in ways that change one's financial and social position. However, these dreams also carry a subtle reminder. Clothing can cover flaws, and jewelry can attract attention. Just as wealth can elevate a person, it can also test them. A dream of being dressed or adorned with precious items is not only a glad tiding of prosperity, but also a call to humility and responsibility. Blessings should be worn with gratitude, not with pride. And then there are dreams that fill you with awe. A house, a room, or even a marketplace glowing with light. Dream 5. Light in homes or markets. Light has always been a symbol of clarity, truth, and hope. In Islamic tradition, seeing light in a dream carries powerful meaning, especially when it fills a space like a home or a marketplace. Light in these settings is not only about brightness, it symbolizes guidance, abundance, and divine barakah that transforms daily life. When light appears in a home during a dream, it may reflect blessings entering that family. The home is where sustenance is enjoyed, relationships are built, and children are raised. A house filled with light suggests peace, harmony, and provision being strengthened within. It may symbolize wealth that is not only financial but emotional and spiritual, barakah that multiplies happiness, health, and sustenance in ways that money alone cannot provide. Light in a marketplace has its own unique meaning. The marketplace has always been the center of trade and livelihood. To see it filled with light is a powerful sign of honesty in business, fairness in trade, and blessings in earnings. It points to wealth that comes with integrity, where transactions bring profit without loss of morality. For someone engaged in work or business, such a dream can symbolize growth, success, and opportunities that lead to sustainable prosperity. The Quran often links light to guidance. Allah is the light of the heavens and the earth is among the most beautiful verses describing how divine guidance illuminates all paths. Just as physical light removes darkness, divine light clears confusion and shows the way to truth. When light is seen in dreams, it reflects that guidance is near, and with it comes prosperity, not just in wealth, but in the wisdom to manage it. Guidance ensures that wealth is not wasted or misused, but becomes a source of benefit for oneself and others. History also offers examples of believers interpreting light in dreams as signs of victory and blessings. Some early Muslims saw visions of radiant light before significant achievements or before receiving good news that transformed their lives. These dreams strengthened their faith, reassuring them that divine help was with them. For them, light was not only a spiritual sign, but also a signal of practical success and relief. In modern times, dreaming of light can carry similar meanings. A person who sees their home glowing with light may soon witness harmony and financial stability spreading through their family. Someone who sees a marketplace shining may find success in their business or unexpected profit from a trade or venture. Such dreams remind us that true prosperity is guided, not random. It is wealth that comes with purpose and with blessings that last. All these dreams remind us that provision is never random. They are glimpses of what may be unfolding in your life. Dreams can carry powerful signals of wealth, blessings, and opportunities waiting to unfold. In Islam, prosperity is never limited to money alone. It includes health, relief from hardship, and the hidden barakah that multiplies even the smallest provision. If you have seen any of these dreams, take them as glad tidings that your time of prosperity may be near. Approach it with patience, gratitude, and wisdom, and use every blessing responsibly. Share your own dreams in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more unique Islamic insights that can inspire and guide your journey.